Think about the last time you grilled after the sun went down. You're standing there, spatula in hand, and you genuinely can't tell if that chicken's cooked through or still raw in the middle. So, you poke at it, cut into it too early, guess, and hope. That's not a small annoyance. It's the difference between a good dinner and a ruined one, or worse, undercooked meat you didn't catch in time. Most people just deal with it, relying on porch lights or a phone propped against a napkin holder. But there's a simple fix most grillers never even consider. And once you understand why it matters, you'll wonder how you cooked without one. Here's the problem with relying on whatever light you already have. A porch light, or string lights, are built to light up a patio, not a 6-inch cooking surface 3 feet away. The angle's wrong, the brightness is spread too thin, and half the time, your own body ends up casting a shadow right over the grates the second you lean in to check something. Phone flashlights aren't much better. Sure, they're bright, but now you're cooking one-handed, trying to hold tongs and a phone at the same time, and the second you set it down, you're back in the dark. None of this is really about convenience at that point. It's about not being able to see what you're actually cooking, which matters more than people give it credit for. To make this less theoretical, we've been testing one of these, the Grillion Barbecue Grill Lite, and it checks most of the boxes we're about to talk about. This light is built specifically for grilling. Instead of lighting up a general area, it's aimed exactly where you need it, right over the grates, right where the food is. That solves a few problems at once. First, doneness. You can actually see the color of your meat, whether it's charring evenly, whether flare-ups are starting before they get out of hand. Second, safety. Grilling involves open flame, hot metal, and sharp tools, and doing any of that half-blind isn't something you want to make a habit of. Third, it just makes the whole process less stressful. You're not squinting, not guessing, not interrupting the cook to go grab a flashlight from inside. Not every grill light is built the same, and this is really where the differences start to matter. A single narrow beam only lights up one small patch of the grill, which means you're still moving the light around constantly. What actually helps is having a wide spread that covers the whole cooking surface at once, so you're not chasing the beam every time you check a different section. Mounting matters just as much. A light that only clamps on is fine until you need it somewhere else mid-cook, and now you're fumbling with a screw with greasy hands. Grillion's version clamps onto the handle for a stable setup, but it also has magnets strong enough to stick onto any metal surface on the grill, so you can reposition it in seconds without touching a screw. Battery life is another thing worth paying attention to. Some lights run on disposable batteries that die at the worst possible moment, usually mid-cook on a Friday night, when the stores are already closed. Grillion runs on a rechargeable battery with USB-C charging instead, so you're not caught off guard as often. And weatherproofing matters more than people expect. A grill light lives outside, near grease, near moisture. A light with a solid IP rating and some heat resistance is going to hold up a lot longer than something that wasn't built with any of that in mind. Here's what tends to surprise people once they actually own one of these. A good grill light doesn't just sit on the grill and gather dust the rest of the year. If it's got a strong enough magnet and a compact build, it becomes something you reach for constantly, checking under the hood of your car, finding something you dropped in the garage, walking the dog after dark. Grillion's dual light setup, with a wide beam for the grill and a focus spotlight for everything else, is a good example of why that flexibility tends to get more use than people expect when they first buy one of these. It's a small piece of gear, but it ends up solving a problem you didn't realize you'd been working around for years. At the end of the day, this comes down to something pretty simple. If you grill after dark even occasionally, you're either working around bad lighting or you're not thinking about it at all until the night you cut into something raw or nearly burn your hand reaching over an open flame you couldn't quite see. A dedicated grill light fixes that. Wide, even coverage where you actually need it. A mounting system that doesn't fight you mid-cook, a battery that doesn't leave you stuck, and a build that can handle being outside. Whether that's the Grillion we looked at earlier, or another option built around the same idea, it's one of those small upgrades that quietly changes how much you enjoy grilling once the sun goes down. If you've been putting off getting one, this is probably your sign. Let us know in the comments if nighttime grilling has ever gone wrong for you. And if this helped, drop a like and subscribe for more.